Analysts estimate an $18 increase in the price of XRP during digital trials in Europe. This headline from Tradable is doing the rounds, and you can guess who they're referring to. In fact, I've already highlighted this person on my channel. Oliver Michel is his name, though I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce his last name. Additionally, he is the CEO of Tokentas, a German business. They are essentially an investment firm that invests in blockchain-related stocks in addition to directly investing in cryptocurrencies like XRP. Here's what makes this man so intriguing. For some time now, he's been extremely bullish about XRP. In fact, long before it began to rise, he was predicting that XRP would completely dominate the competition in 2024. He noticed something that many other experts failed to notice. Now, all of the analysts I personally follow saw this coming as well, but that's because I'm quite selective about who I follow. The CEO of this investing firm was seeing exactly what appeared in the technical charts, and it really got my attention. The trends these analysts were observing aligned exactly with his predictions, even if you go back to last summer. Thus, the same analyst is now predicting that XRP will reach $18. We will need to wait and see if that comes to pass. I've been putting off talking about something else, though, mostly because we haven't seen the truly crazy aspect of this rally yet, but it's important to bring it up now. Here's what you need to keep in mind. XRP won't continue to rise indefinitely. It will eventually enter a bear market after reaching amazing heights. And if historical trends continue, as they typically do, XRP will experience a sharp decline. By the way, this well-known chart expert is really optimistic about XRP. Even he believes that XRP may return to between 80 cents and $1.30. I would like to present some historical data regarding the behavior of XRP following its high and the characteristics of bear market declines. It ought to provide you with a realistic view of what could occur. Allow me to tell you the truth. The price of XRP will undoubtedly plummet after reaching some absurdly high level. We enter bubble mode when markets overheat, and those bubbles always pop. But what do you know? I'm here just for the bubble phase. I literally incorporated into my investment strategy. I'll be buying up a ton of XRP at deep discounts when we finally hit that bear market. But wait, before we go any farther, I must make something very clear. I have absolutely no experience in finance. You shouldn't base any decisions you make about buying or selling on anything I say because I'm not offering financial advice here. Look at this headline from July 29, 2024, which was published precisely 1 year ago today. The timing is quite crazy. 5 reasons XRP is poised for a disproportionate price surge, the headline says. Additionally, the CEO of the token toss at the Germany Stock Exchange is featured. In fact, he made an appearance on German national television at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, where he said some quite intriguing things. He was discussing the wedge pattern of XRP, which I had been highlighting for the entire previous year. I repeated myself over and over again. At that time, XRP was approaching the tip of a nearly 7-year symmetrical triangle, but I had no idea what day, week, or month it would take off. There was going to be something. Whether it would break upward or downward was the key question. In my opinion, since we were right in the middle of a bull market, that thing was going to blow up. And guess what? That's exactly what took place. Every analyst I follow was observing the same trends and essentially stating the same thing. It was amusing because I would occasionally see analysts on my feed, possibly individuals who weren't often aware of XRP. And when they did, they all reacted in the same way. I keep seeing analysts who would ordinarily overlook XRP suddenly take note of it and exclaim, "Holy crap, this is the most crazy consolidation pattern I've ever seen in cryptocurrency." Analyst after analyst had that same epiphany, and it kept happening. And the person talking about all of this on German TV at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange was Oliver from that investment firm. Well, people, there you have it. He is currently calling $18 XRP. This time, we will see how accurate he is. What the article says is as follows. XRP is once again in the news as a well-known Frankfurt financial analyst. With his audacious predictions and encouraging advancements in European digital finance, Oliver foresees a notable price spike. XRP seems poised for a significant breakthrough. This well-known financial expert believes that XRP could reach $18 in the days or weeks ahead. The analyst's prior spot-on prognosis during XRP's earlier surge has drawn attention to this prediction. The likelihood of quick price movement is supported by the state of the market and rising mood. Oh, and here are a few of his quotations. These come from another piece that was published on September 23rd of last year. Yes, have a look at this. This is an exact quotation from Oliver. We are currently at the tip of a wedge that is rarely this huge. That brings back so many memories, man. This is exactly what I was saying throughout 2024. The pinnacle is about to explode, and we are getting close to it. And there he was, stating the same thing on television. This is an additional quotation from September of last year. This is a huge movement, not just a little one. Additionally, a disproportionate amount of the pressure that has been building up over the years could be released. If that didn't work out precisely as planned, well, damn. Out of the top 100 coins by market capitalization, XRP has been the most successful coin in the whole cryptocurrency sector, and it has remained at the top ever since the election. Thus, he was spot on when he discussed disproportionately. In the same manner as I did from 2017 to 2020, I will invest years in increasing my XRP holdings by averaging dollar costs. The same tactic will be used again and again. And when contrasted to those crash prices, it will someday be worth a fortune. Leave a comment below with your opinions. I'd want to know your thoughts. Just keep in mind that I'm not offering financial guidance here, and that would be a bad idea.